Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending this historic event today to commemorate the awesome and wonderful, irrepressible Al-Hajj Malik Al-Shabazz, better known to the world as Amawali Malcolm X. Before I say anything about this historic occasion, I want to thank you all for first of all attending, but as is the tradition we have it in commemorating an ancestor. We have a ceremony. It's known as a libation. And I know Professor Gustron has just come straight from the BBC, but I'm sure he'll have no compunction in opening this ceremony with a libation. So ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up for Professor Gustron?
Friends, good afternoon. My name is Gus John. I do not know what words, if any, Malcolm X spoke when he came to this street in 1965. What I do know is that his visit would have had some poignancy, because at the tender age of 4, he witnessed his parents' home being firebombed and razed to the ground. They had bought the house in Lansing, and there was a clause in the deed which said that the house should not be sold to black people. The neighbors therefore challenged them. They were white. And even as the lawyers were putting the matter through the courts, those white neighbors firebombed the place and burned the house down. Malcolm was 4. 2 years later, in 1931, he witnessed his father being killed by being thrown under the wheels of a tram. So those events were etched into his memory. And so when he was invited by the Indian Workers Association to this place, because of the racist exclusion of black people from this area, when Peter Griffiths was saying to the residents, if you want a nigger for a neighbor, vote Labour, those things would have resonated with Malcolm X because of his own experience from childhood up to that point. So I consider it an honor to be able to start these proceedings according to our custom by pouring libation. What is libation? Libation is a ceremony in which we who are living acknowledge our place in the cycle of life. Mother, Father, Spirit, God, our ascended ancestors who've made the transition from the earth plane to the spirit world, and those who are yet to be born in that never-ending cycle of birth, life, death, rebirth. We sometimes carry out the ceremony by using a white spirit, rum or gin or whatever. Today, in acknowledgement of the fact that there may be many faiths amongst us, I shall use water. And whether you're a believer, a non-believer, Christian or not, I would ask you please, for the next few minutes, to be in a space of reverence. Praise, honor, and glory to Mother, Father, Spirit, God. Ashe. Homage to our ascended ancestors. Ashe. Homage to Ekun. Ashe. Homage to the spirit of Malcolm X.
Worshipful, the Mayor, Joyce Underhill. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Mayor. Thanks.
Well, hello everyone. I'm happy to be here today on this commemoration of Malcolm X's visit to Sandwell. Now, I was looking back, it happened in 1965. I was actually 11 years old then, and I didn't live in the Midlands. I actually lived in Oldham, near Manchester. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. Now, in Oldham in Lancashire had the cotton mills, and we had a lot of people from Asia come to actually work in the cotton mills in Lancashire.
I'll once again explain the reason why Harbhajan is very important to be doing this is because, of course, he's now the Deputy Chair of the Indian Workers Association, and the former chair actually marched with Malcolm X along this street, and he's not with us today. Neither is Linda Horton, ladies and gentlemen, so our best wishes go out to them. Can you all, do you know what? Let's all get in this picture, man. If everyone would go around, let's get in this picture. This one's going around to the world.